Hi, welcome to Knit Up. I am Mindy, your hostess, known as Knitter CNY. You can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as Knitter CNY, and you can also find a podcast group over on the Facebook page and on Ravelry. I am going to talk about what I'm working on. It's a couple of things. I may bend out of the frame to pick up things, but it'll be a relatively short podcast. The yarn I talked about a couple of videos ago was Bernat Plentiful. This color is Crocus. This is 300 grams, 10.6 ounces, and this makes an entire sweater. And you say, no, it couldn't possibly make an entire sweater. Now, keeping in mind, this is roughly the size of one's noggin or head. I am here to show you my sweater progress. This is, I'm going to kind of pull back so you can kind of see. This color is called Blood Orange. I started at the top here with a US size 10. Which is a 6.0 millimeter needle. And then I went up to a 10.5, which is a a 6.5 millimeter needle. Those colors really are that bright. It's the color of trees. At one point, I did an Instagram post, and the Ravelry picture is like this as well, that this is the colors of the actual leaves that were turning in the park where I was working on it a few weeks ago. And this is the largest size. And I'm working on the sleeves now. The sleeve comes off of the yoke. This is the yoke. The sleeve comes off of that. And I have this much yarn left. I have a whole lot of yarn left. I'm going to have enough for the sleeves. I thought I wasn't going to, but I will. So that's pretty good. I'd say I have about a quarter of it left, easily. So doing the sleeves is not a big deal. The other thing that I'm working on is a hat, which I am probably going, sorry about the noise, I'm going to probably rip out because it's too big. I'm going to hold this really close so you can see what color that is. That is Harvest in Lion Brand Thick and Quick. It almost has it's a brownish purplish tint underneath, believe it or not. I'm using size 13 needles, which are a 9.0 millimeter needle, and I was doing 48 around, but I'm trying to tension the yarn. It's too many stitches. I'm having a hard time with it. I'm pulling it out tonight. It's gone. Sometimes you just have to do that. And then the only other thing I'm working on, pardon me as I bend to pick it up, is a hat out of Premier Chunky Bloom, or Bloom Chunky, in the color Poppy. This self-stripes, and it does kind of a speckling thing too in some of the striping. You could barely see that in the gray. You can sort of, yeah, you can't really see it. But this was on sale. I found this one skein of this at Ollie's. Ollie's, Ollies, is a local closeout store near me. And they also had 4 different colors of Serenity, Premier Yarn Serenity Chunky, which is the same put up basically. It's 109 yards, 100 meters of a chunky weight. I got one color that was a purplish color that I really liked. I'm making hats for charity, so I wanted something that would work up quickly, just because that works up quickly. And that's really all that I've been working on, and I haven't really been motivated to do a whole lot. I've been working overtime most every single day. It's really busy this time of year for me at work. And other than that, I've just been watching James Bond movies, Doctor Who. I read through and read Lovecraft Country, but my retention of things sometimes for reading is not as good as when I listen to an audiobook of it. So the library had the ebook, which I read, but then I had a whole bunch of Google Cache, so I bought the audiobook off of Google Play because our local library didn't have the audiobook available for download. So I think it was like $14 or something like that. And I highly recommend it. It's very good. It's a mix of science fiction, some history, and some like magical sort of stuff. They made it into a series, I'm understanding, like some sort of a Hulu series, maybe Showtime, something like that. I haven't watched that. I'll be satisfied with the audiobook, I think. So I'm listening to that. I highly recommend, if you have either Libby or Hoopla available from your library, download those to your phone or your devices, and it'll get you a lot of free books that'll kind of get you through some things. And that's all really that I've been working on. So I hope that you guys have a great week. Hopefully I post in a couple more weeks now that we sort of have a room that kind of works, the lighting works here. And I think the video quality is okay. I will try and upload this to YouTube tonight. And if you have any questions, just comment below the video and let me know. Thanks. Have a great week, guys.